Leonidas was the king of the well-known city-state in ancient Greece called Sparta from 490 BC to his death at the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BC. When he was born in 540 BCE, he had two older brothers and one younger brother. His father was the king of Sparta, King Anaxandridas. Because he had an older brother, he was not the heir to the throne, so he was enlisted in the Agagi, a brutal public school that every Spartan male had to endure to be able to qualify for citizenship. When his father died in 520 BC, his oldest brother Darius took the throne. While Darius was the king, Leonidas married a beautiful woman named Gorgo. She was the only known child of Cleomenes, Leonidas' half-brother. She is unique for being a daughter of a king of Sparta, a wife to a king of Sparta, and a mother of a king of Sparta. Leonidas and Gorgo bore one child, Pleistarchus, who later became a king. During this time, Darius was off to war fighting in the Battle of Thermopylae between the Spartans and the Argives in 494 BC. In 490 BC, Darius was dethroned on charges of purported insanity. Leonidas was next in line. He stepped up as the leader of the combined Greek forces and king of Sparta. Due to Miltiades' actions in the Battle of Marathon, the Persian Empire already sought revenge on the Greeks. Leonidas knew that a war was coming, but he didn't know when. After 10 calm years in Sparta, war erupted at Thermopylae. Knowing that Persia was sending more than 100,000 soldiers to fight with, Greece called upon Leonidas as their ally to aid in the war. 300 Spartan soldiers, along with Leonidas, marched 120 miles to Thermopylae, the gateway to Greece. The Greek forces were terribly outnumbered, 25-1. The Greeks had 10,000 soldiers, while the Persians had 250,000 soldiers at their disposal. Leonidas knew that defeat was imminent, but he was determined to fight with everything he had. The Spartans summoned all their courage and prepared for battle. The Greek army was able to defend the gateway to Greece for 6 days, until the 7th day, when a Greek traitor told King Xerxes, the ruler of Persia, of a pathway around the mountain where he could attack from both sides. When Leonidas saw that Persians were coming from both sides, he sent away the Greek warriors because he thought they didn't have the heart to stay and fight. He stayed, along with 300 remaining Spartans. In one of the most famous last stands in history, every last Spartan was killed, including Leonidas. Greek warriors later came in to protect Leonidas' body from attacking Persians, who were ordered by Xerxes to cut off his head, put it on a stake, and then crucify the body. From that point on, Leonidas was known as Leonidas the Brave for his heroic actions at the Battle of Thermopylae. While his body is long gone, his name remains with us today. We know who he was because of several memorials still looking over the past. While we can no longer see him, we know who Leonidas was and why he did what he had to do.